Okay, here we go. 75% boards are better with Bridge Teacher Mark Nehs. This one was played in a virtual club game, and I was south, which usually what you have when you, but this I just happened to be south. And here was the bidding. My partner opened a club. I bid a heart. She rebid two clubs, and I jumped to three hearts to show actually it was exactly what I have. Um, and then wisely she put it in four hearts. There was a couple pairs that were in six clubs or in five clubs, which it's strange, but of course they got bottom boards. But all the rest of us were in four hearts. But I want to talk about the play here because I was the only one in the field to make six hearts. So I want you to come up with your plan here. You get a lead, and you can actually even see all the cards if you want. You get the lead of the five of spades, okay? And so you got to come up with your plan. I did actually take quite a bit of time on my plan here. I needed to think about all the losers that I had, which were several, right? This one was taken care of there. This one would be relied upon a finesse, right? And then we have three here to deal with. So we're in four hearts and then potentially a heart loser, right? So all these different losers, and what do you do with them? Okay. And really right away on the first trick is where the plan gets enacted with what I did. So I've kind of been in the habit of when I have a void opposite an ace of actually trumping it early. The reason why is I keep spade stopped, and there's been too many times that I've been burned later where I'm out of trump and they're able to run that suit. So that was actually my initial inclination, was to do that. And that's actually what I ended up doing. I talk about this all the time, but the source of tricks, this is what I saw as my source of tricks. Okay. Hopefully you came up with your plan already, that your plan was to try to work on setting up the clubs. All right. So that's what I decided to do. So how I went about doing that was I trumped one of these losers right away. So we took care of that loser, right? Now what do you do? All right. So I went ahead, led the ace of clubs and trumped a club. They both followed. So we're basically all set up here now, right? They both followed. So I know clubs are 3-2, and I can go ahead and continue to execute my plan. All right. Which so now I've only got the one heart there. I come back. This hand, I was going to plan to, if they had the club, I was going to have to trump high, but they didn't. So I knew I could trump low. And then I played the ace of hearts, and then they still have their queen of hearts. So interestingly enough, I'll talk about this later about the finesses if you're going to play it a different way. So that this is all set to go. I actually play it now because I know all the clubs are set up. I just, typically you don't lose a trump, to lose to the bully. But this time I didn't want to mess up transportation because I only have the one entry over there with that ace of diamonds. Okay. So I can go, I have this suit stopped still, right? I can go up with the ace of spades. I decided to, I guess, get rid of, pull another trump, but they were gone. And then I'm over to the board and I pull the trump. Okay, so it's all claimed. So like I said, what's interesting about this, why I was proud of myself of the way I played it, but I was thinking it wouldn't be a top board. And the reason being is the heart finesse was on, right? The club finesse is on, right? The diamond finesse is on. It's like, oh, all that stuff I did just set up all these for sure tricks. Everyone else is still going to get +2 and tie me for a good board, but they will only get +1. I don't know. My guess is they didn't play it the way I did it, the way I did. But again, when the finesses all work, I was like, oh, shoot. It won't benefit from my what I consider to be my superior play on this one. But anyway, you just got to use these. This is a huge source of tricks. Obviously, we're missing the king. If we would have needed the trick, we could have even finessed on the first one. But again, these all set up to get, so that's why you count losers. How many losers do you need to get rid of? And do you have the time and the execution to be able to do it? And we did. So anyway, hopefully you saw that plan. Either way, hopefully you see it next time. The way I look at this is, my partner counted these high card points. Is there some way to make them useful? And the way is to set up the suit, right? So we play it, we trump, and we set up the suit. All right. So anyway, hopefully you'll see that next time yourself if you didn't this time. And hopefully you enjoy these videos. If you do, please consider subscribing. And if you're not already and or supporting the channel with a Patreon supporter, there's $3, $8, and $40 memberships a month. $3 supports the channel to keep these videos coming your way. And we'll see you soon. Thanks for joining.